That's what I'm saying. Streaming is where it's at. That's why I try to do it on the weekends as much as I can. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Every Saturday I do like a talk show on my channel and shit, bro. It be getting views. Yeah, I seen you're in the chat, bro. I appreciate you for stopping by. That's what I'm saying. That's the only reason why I do it. That's the only time I can do it too is during the weekends. I wish I could do it every morning. That'd be cool. I don't know though. Getting up that early sometimes has an effect on me. Like sometimes I get up for it, I'm just like, oh, I'm really not feeling it. I really don't want to do it today. I'm gonna be honest with you. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Me too. I don't know. As I've gotten older, I like to be up early. Before though, I used to hate getting up early, but as I've gotten older, I don't know. It's something about I like being up early. Yeah, same. Me too. Me too. If I don't get my sleep, at least 7. I don't know. For me, I gotta at least get 7 hours. If I get 7 hours, I'm all right. You know what I mean? I'll deal with it. If I get to like 5, I mean if I it's like 5 hours, okay. All right. But nothing less than that. Nothing less than 5. Bro, yeah, fact. Yeah, yeah. What's up to everybody that's just now tuning in? Hello, everybody. What's up, everybody in chat? Y'all can say what's up too if y'all want to. Yeah, I don't know. Well, for real, you got a deep voice now, and now you don't talk much. It be like that though. When you get older, it happens like that. It happens like that when you get older. It does. Like you begin to just like realize everything that goes on around you. What are you doing? Today we're hosting a 2025 event for our old gaming teams that we used to have one back in the day. So we're just hosting an event. We're gonna see how many people show up. If not a lot of people show up, it's just 3 people here right now. Me, myself, and then 2 other people, Chronic, and then Focus that we have here. But hopefully other people show up. We'll see what happens. But we're just talking about things. We're gonna have a mini Q&A and stuff like that. If you guys want to ask your questions later on in the stream, you guys can. But now we're just chilling, really. But nah, Gabe, what you been up to? The hell yeah. Oh yeah. Just being in high school. What grade are you in now? What grade is he in now? Oh yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Juan says, "Do you play a lot of games?" Yeah, we play a lot of games here on the channel. We try to stream as much as we can. We might stream Skate later, depending on what happens. Maybe we'll see how long this we'll see how long this lasts. But no, that's crazy. I remember whenever Gabe was still in like elementary. That's wild. That's wild, bro. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Remember when I was in high school? I remember when you were in middle school. Bro, where does time even go? Like, I don't even know where time went after that. True, true. True. It's just like now that I look back, it's just like I don't know. Back then, like I didn't look at time like that. Like I didn't take it serious like that. Like I didn't know time was gonna fly by like that. So I didn't utilize the time that I had. But now that I look back at it, it's like, damn, that shit it went by so quick. Like, and we were just having fun, and now we're out here, we're adults, we're paying bills and stuff. Now it's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, no, bro. The economy is so scary. For sure. The economy is so scary. That's one thing that scares me now these days is the economy because we didn't know how bad it was when we were teenagers. You know what I mean? Like we didn't, think of it that bad because we weren't paying for shit back then. But now that we have jobs and now we got to pay our own bills, like it's really scary. It's really scary. And it's different from how our parents were because our parents, I mean, whenever you hear about how they talk about their living back then, like it didn't sound that bad. Like prices weren't that crazy, but now it's like, damn, how are we surviving? It's just like it really makes me wonder. Yeah, pretty much. That's just it's how it happens. It's just life. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But yeah, for real. For me though, life has been good though. Life has been all right. What about for you? Yeah, no. Yeah, no, I felt that. For a while there, I had a terrible job. I was working at McDonald's, but I was a manager for a while, but now I just finally got into I'm an apprentice right now for an electric company. So I'm a helper right now for like 4 years until I become like a journeyman and stuff. But we're making mad money, bro. I'm getting mad overtime out there. Like I've been enjoying it so far. Yeah, yeah, it does. It does. Yeah, for sure. They do have good money. Juan, I'm sorry I missed your comment. It said you asked if I had a favorite character. I do have a favorite character. My favorite video game character has to go to Dante from Devil May Cry. It's between Dante and Virgil. But yeah, no, I mean it's and I'm not gonna lie too, finding jobs like it really is like it's hard. I'm not gonna lie. Like I thought it was gonna be easy to find like jobs. But in this economy, it really is hard to find like a good job that you want because most of them like, you gotta go to school for, you know what I mean? Like, if you want, like, a really good paying job, you gotta go unless you get into construction, like a blue collar job like you just mentioned. But most of other things, you need experience or you gotta go to school, you know what I mean? And for me, I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't finish high school, I didn't go to college, so for me, it's definitely more difficult, so but if I could go back, that's definitely one thing I would do is finish school for sure. School is very important. Exactly, exactly. Exactly. You gotta show that you wanna learn, like, you know what I mean? You gotta show that you wanna learn, that you're gonna show up and you're gonna be there to try to get better. That's what mainly all places look for, to be honest with you, is just see how hard you're gonna work. Definitely. Gabe, you there? Is Gabe even there? Hmm. That's crazy. He already dipped. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it's like that. Yeah, what's your plan for life, Gabriel? What you wanna do now? Now that you're in high school, what's your plans for after high school? What do you think you wanna do? You don't know. But it's crazy at that age, I didn't know either. He'll figure it out. He'll figure it. He wanna become a boxer. He probably could become a boxer. Do MMA. Go for, like, bare knuckle or some shit. Get into that. He said, "No, you're crazy." He said, "Bare knuckle's crazy." Go do no, don't do power slap. Don't ever do power slap. He said the beard. You gotta have what I got going on right now. That's what it is. You gotta have what I got going on right now. I do. I got a little something going on. It's not there yet, but trust me, it's gonna grow. It's gonna get there in a couple of months. Just wait. It's gonna be long as hell. I just started it, so yeah, yeah. I had somebody told me I look like y'all ever see Forrest Gump? You know that where he's running and stuff, and like he has his beard all the way like grown out and stuff. And he has the long hair. Somebody told me I look. I walked into my old job the other day, and somebody told me I look like him. Somebody told me I look like him, bro. Yeah, it's yeah. Even though I'm pretty sure I'm more skinnier than Forrest Gump. I'm pretty sure. I mean, he wasn't big or anything, but he definitely wasn't as skinny as I was. You know what I mean? Maybe if I had some of my old weight on me, which I've lost all of that, by the way, now, that's crazy. I used to be a lot bigger back then. I used to be 350 pounds. That's crazy. Bro, that's crazy. You know what's crazy? Back then, I was really quiet about my weight too. Then, like, which is really crazy. I wasn't really open with it. Like, a lot of people didn't know how big I really was. No, 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 for sure. Thank you. I appreciate that for sure. Oh, bro, who does? Oh yeah, no, definitely. It is expensive. Bro, do you see that people are talking about dropping Grand Theft Auto 6 at what is it, $100? $100 they wanna drop GTA 6 for. We waited, they delayed this game so much. He said he said it's yeah, no, 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 facts, facts, facts. Bro, because like I'm saying, at this point, bro, this game better be good. This game better be as jaw-dropping as people are saying it's gonna be. Yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 I know what you're talking about, yep, yep. Yep. The little hot coffee mods on GTA San Andreas, I remember that. I'm telling you, they better have that plus more, like, it better be advanced as shit, bro, I'm telling you if it's gonna be $100, and if they don't yeah, and I just have that feeling they're gonna delay it again, bro, I have that feeling. No, I agree. If they're really making improvements and they need that time to really improve the game and they're really trying to make sure it's polished before it releases, because we've seen what happened to Cyberpunk, when that released, that was just a shit show when it released. But hopefully, all this time that they're, using to delay it, it really is like that they're doing it for the best. Oh, bro, that's what got us started. That was our that No, for sure. No, for sure. It's just so yeah, no, for sure, for sure. What's good, what's good, Simon? Thank you for stopping by, Brody. What's good, Truman? Thank you for stopping by. It's crazy, yeah, bro. Now you gotta go, bro. Now it's crazy. It's crazy. Get up out of chat, my boy. But nah, bro, Fortnite is like it's a sellout game. Bro, I just don't have the time to be playing that game anymore, honestly. Like, I mean, I don't know. I got time to play other games. Like, I definitely could get on, but yeah, no, we can turn off no builds, bro. We can turn off no builds. But I was always the worst in the group, so y'all probably gonna have to carry me again. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all gotta remember, I was always the worst in the group. What happened? No, I feel like Xavier always rivaled with Riley. I feel like him and Riley always rivaled. Like I feel like they always came up in that skill gap. Because it was on and off. Like Riley would sometimes beat Xavier, Xavier would sometimes beat Riley, and it was always on and off. Yeah, that was definitely a big rivalry, bro. And I tried to get him on here, but I don't know. Like I said, I try to get people to join. So what happened? And no, he definitely was. Listen, so I actually worked with Evan not too long ago. I actually worked with him at my old job, McDonald's. He actually came there and worked a little bit for a summer. And he never talked. That's the thing. Like he would never talk. He would never talk to anybody. And Riley worked there too for a little bit. He would barely talk to Riley. He was so quiet. But he was so loud over the mic. He was so loud over the mic. All that all that yapping. But no, it's crazy. Yeah, no, he never would really talk. It was crazy. I was like, oh well. Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure. It looks like I guess he was doing okay. So I mean, props to him. Hopefully he's doing all right. I mean, at least he ain't working at McDonald's no more. At least none of it. No, at least nobody's working at McDonald's, man. Fuck that place. That's I felt trapped. I'm not gonna lie. That's where I felt. I felt like I failed. I was like, yeah, bro, I gotta get out of here. Yeah, no, Truman, I know you're there. I know you're stuck there, my boy. I'm sorry. I'm bad, my boy. It is what it is. You'll get out there. You'll get out there. But yeah, no, Fortnite is that's where we started, bro. All the rivalries we had there too, bro. There was so much that went down on that game. Yeah, and then all the the teams that we had. Our first team local. All the OGs remember local. Yeah, that was before. Yes, yes. The fact that you remember. Yeah, I remember that video. The purple versus green. We sure did do that. The purple versus green. That's bro. Wait, I remember the purple versus green, and then I remember for some reason we stopped the whole local thing, and then that's when we made PNX, and then we had PNX for a little bit, and then we had Team Vursity. That's where Team Vursity came along. Bro, y'all were there for all of it, I think. That's crazy. No, yeah, no, yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. I'm pretty sure then it wasn't there for PNX. I think you were there towards the end for Vursity. Yeah, for a little bit for Vursity because at that point PNX, everybody knows all the OGs know PNX pretty much took over Vursity. It was the other way around. A lot of people would say Vursity took over PNX, but it was really PNX took over Vursity. Like Yeah, because at that point, we were just like at that point, we were like, "Alright, we gotta." Because at that point, like, I don't know, we didn't really know what we wanted to do with PNX, like, it wasn't really going anywhere and shit, and honestly, I felt like we rushed it at the time, so that's why we kinda combined it with Team Versity. Because I was a manager for Darks, that's where we met Darks. Because I was a manager for Darks, and then I joined his team, and I was like, "Why don't we just, like, somehow, like, co-combine the teams and make it one?" You know what I mean? And then we can just, like, make content all together and just make it all one team. No, you're good. You're good. For PNX, yeah, yeah, bro, we did so much for that team. That team was pretty much me and you. Me and you pretty much made that team together. Like that was our team. Like we made everything for that team. Nothing like that. But we really could have made it something. Cause remember we had didn't we had that one guy, Damien the Menace. Remember we had him perform on Fortnite for us. We made like a stage for him. Yeah, I really think our ideas were just so far ahead of our time. Like we did these events during the wrong time. If we would have did this later in the future, we would have really cooked. Bro, we yeah, no, we did have the Rogue Energy sponsor. We were sponsored by Rogue Energy, and then we had G2A.com, and then I know we had like 3 or 4 more, a couple of ones that we had throughout the years that we got. So it was crazy, bro. We had a lot of shit going for us. That was crazy. Bro, for real. I remember when we made the bro, yeah, and all the yeah, all the events we had planned, all the teams we had planned, and then I remember the first video we dropped, like, for the trailer announcing the team. I remember we used, I remember what song did we use for? I think wasn't it "Noticed" by Lil Mosey that we used for the trailer? And then it was just me and you, and we were, like had, like, montage clips of us hitting stuff, and then we were just, like we had, like, words going across the screen where it's just, like, explaining things about the team and shit. The box fight clips, that's what it was, yep. And then a year later after that, we brought PNX back as an elite team in Team Vursity. And then we pretty much remade that trailer from the original PNX trailer. We pretty much remade the trailer, but just for like the elite team for Team Vursity. Which honestly, I don't remember what the elite team was. Yeah, and I don't think we ever did. I know we were supposed to, but nothing ever did happen with that because I remember shortly after that's where the big fallout happened, where everybody left and whatever. The fallout. The fallout happened. Pretty much, bro, like, after that, like, final time of everybody just leaving, everybody pretty much was just done, I think. I think we were all just burnt out of it, though, at that point. Like and that's as far as it really went. Like, of course, we wanted the ambition, like, I feel like me and you had, like, the brighter thoughts for all of it, but it's just we had personal lives, we had too much going on, it wasn't really the main, thing going on in our lives. But, like, I feel like everybody else was just, like, there to hang out and just chill and just play with the clique, you know what I mean? I don't think everybody else took it as serious, which, I mean, that's okay, you know what I mean? We were all younger at the time, you know what I mean? So we weren't really taking as serious as we could have been, you know what I mean? We probably would have made it big. Yeah. No, no, for sure. Like, especially there towards the end. Like, I feel like because whenever we left there, like towards the end when we left, like eventually I was going to reopen that one team that we had also like signed to Team Versity that we basically took over to kind of like what PNX did with like Team Versity. we did it with Team Tape, and then I was just going to make that my own thing, and then, like, I never did that early like, later on either, 'cause I was just focusing just on my channel at that point. Like, I was having, like, I had very, like, much success with, like, my Destiny guides and stuff like that, so I was like, "Man, maybe I should just focus on my YouTube channel, like, maybe if I'm the only one taking it serious, let me just switch this and just do this for a little bit instead of focusing on, like, a whole team." So yeah, Destiny 2, I had yeah. Yeah, I was doing guides on there. Yeah, bro, I had, like, a lot of success with doing guides on there. I hit, like, 21K views on, like, 2 videos that I did, like, on there. Bro, we had a lot, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then, like, after that, I did, like, some for Resident Evil. I remember I did a little bit of some of them for Apex Legends, and then, like, after that, that's when I quit, obviously, during that time. Because on it like, during that time, I was also going through personal stuff. That's also why I didn't focus, like after a while, I stopped doing the YouTube videos too, because I was going through personal stuff and shit like that. Like, I was dealing with a lot of stuff behind the scenes, so, like, I didn't have, like, the motivation to make videos or do anything, to be honest, anymore with anything. And then I remember that's pretty much when we all lost contact after that. I won't Yeah, no, definitely. I think and then we had, who else did we have? Because I remember the main people we had, it was me, obviously you, Xavier, Gabriel, Riley, it was Darks for a little bit because nobody wanted to play with Evan anymore. Evan was like everybody hated Evan at that point, so nobody was playing with Evan. Everybody hated Evan at that point. And then, shortly later, we were introduced to, one of my old friends I invited to a party one day. Who was remember do y'all remember Jody Panda? Hey, I think you might more Gabriel. I think you remember Panda. His name was Aiden. His real name was Aiden, but he played with us. His name was Panda. His YouTube channel's name was Panda Panzer. But he played with us a little bit when we first joined Vursity. Yeah, I remember he was there for a little bit, but then like everybody stopped playing with Evan after that. Like nobody wanted nothing to do with Evan. It was crazy. I don't think Rapid. Oh, yeah, we were gonna do, like, a whole boxing event. Yeah, I wanted to set up a whole boxing event. We were like, "Yeah, let me just box Evan. Let's just do that." And I was like, "Dude." Yeah. No, but for real, nobody wanted anything to do with Evan for a while. Hold on, I'm gonna pause real quick. I'll be right back. Take a second. But nah, bro, that was it got crazy there for a little bit. It definitely did. We were all wanting to fight each other. At that point, we were just ready to throw hands. We were like, "Nah, let's just meet up IRL. Let's throw boxing gloves on, bro. Let's just host events, bro. Let's go out here and box each other. Let's go out here and box each other." Bro, yeah, at that point, we were all just like, "Bro, let's just box." Let's we're just ready to throw hands at that point. We're just like, "Nah, fuck this. Let's just meet up. Let's clan war in real life."
Versus screen right now.
That's crazy. We all just started crashing out, bro. We were just like, "Let's go. Let's just meet up, bro." Like, like all these 16-year-olds are gonna meet up in a Walmart parking lot, and just start boxing each other over clan wars. Somebody would have called the cops on us for real, bro. That would have never happened.
That would have been bad. Imagine explaining that.
Bro,
What's
what?
the headline gonna be? What's the headline gonna be?
Fortnite clan tries to turn into street boxers and all jumps each other's. And then the main headline is quote, they're all 16 and 13-year-olds.
Yeah, all of them are minors.
Just spamming punches at each other in a Walmart parking lot, just throwing punches. Bro. Crazy.
Absolute warfare.
We
Crazy.
got hella feet though.
Bro, eventually
Would
we
we
could have had our
try
own
that?
boxing promotion for real though.
Probably could have at that point start a whole fucking company. Ain't shit.
Yeah,
Stop
bro.
that.
I'm not gonna lie, that's how I got in. That's how I got back into all this because I started I just like when I first came back, I just came back through Twitter at first because like let me try to build a fan base on Twitter because there's like a lot of Twitter spaces going on at the time, and I started joining like a lot of the big boxing like ones or whatever, and I would ask to like come up and join and just like to speak for a little bit, and they would let me come up on there and speak and stuff. So like I would just talk to like some of the small creator boxers because like there's a lot of like small content creators that have like their own boxing promotion and they have like other small creators come on there and box. Like it's a pretty cool thing that they do. It's like how you start off with like a small like you know what I mean. It's pretty much like the amateur boxing of YouTube,
Right.
but like
Right.
it's
Like
an
how you
easy.
work your way up. Kinda.
Right, yeah, it's like the
Right.
easiest like first place to start is small creator boxing. But I just started joining their spaces and talking to them for a little bit, bro. And then like eventually I just started hosting like a space show that I used to do on there like every Tuesday and Wednesdays. We would do like a show where we do like a weekly boxing wrap up and we would just talk about shit. But bro, like
Right.
every space I would host, we would get like 1,000 people in there. Like I talked to like a lot of like big people that were like I don't you guys probably know what Misfits is at this point, KSI's promotion. Like I talked to a lot of fighters that are in there and
Right.
stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, bro. I even got the chance to cuss out Keemstar at one point. Bro, that shit was fun. I'm not gonna lie. That shit was fun.
Yeah, fuck Keemstar, bro.
Bro, because I was trying to be cool with him at first. Like, I wasn't even trying to step on his toes. And then he told me, because I said something, and then, like, he said my statement was stupid or whatever, and it made no sense. So I was just like, fuck that. At that point, I just started running my mouth. I was just like, you know, bro, fuck you. Your statements don't make sense either. I was like, bro, everybody shitted on your show for 8 years before you stopped doing it because you knew it was dead in the water because nobody wanted to watch your stupid shit.
Oh.
No, I had him silent, bro. They kicked me off the stage and everything, bro. I was on his
Fuck
ass.
is a Keem.
Bro, what? Bro, I called him out.
But fuck that. Fuck all that, man. What you got planned for the future, bro? I need your projects up your sleeve.
Yeah.
So right now, obviously, I'm trying to continue my show, my morning show, every Saturday that I got going on. Which we talk
Right.
about boxing, skateboarding, and shit like that, horror topic and shit. You know, what I mean, we just talk about all kinds of different things or whatever. And you know, right now I'm writing my own horror script for YouTube Shorts that was on YouTube a while back. It was called No Third Roads. If you guys haven't watched it, by the way, I highly suggest you guys check it out. So basically, what I'm doing is I'm writing a script like a part 5 to that series because they never finished it, and I'm just basically gonna end the story off like how I want to do it with like my own ideas. And I'm gonna make a script for it. Hopefully within a couple years, you know what I mean. I can make it its own thing, and then hopefully I can make it like its own project. You know what I mean. I have to get a couple of actors or whatever. It'd be nice to get the old people
Right.
that worked on the original involved, but like I don't know if that would ever happen. But it would be nice too.
Right.
But if I'd have to make it, you know, if I'd have to make it on my own, I would have to like pick a location to film it and stuff like that. I'd have to get actors and stuff like that. So it'd be like a whole. It'd be a while before it ever happens, but it'd be nice to, you know, have that happen in the future.
Oh yeah, man. That's like a nice little dream right there. I like that. I like that.
Like the
Very,
record.
very achievable too, for sure.
Yeah, no, definitely. That's what I want to do. I feel like I should like I see a lot of short like horror like short horror films on YouTube now, and I'm like, bro, I want to make my own. Because like now that I'm coming back, I want to do something different. Because like I feel like if I was just to come back and do gaming and clans like that, that wouldn't ever take off anywhere. Like that shit's been done so many times, and that's not like a trend thing anymore. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
this stuff has
it's-
changed so much.
Yeah, like when you
Right.
think about FaZe too, you like, look at FaZe, like they're barely even a gaming thing anymore. You know what I mean?
Anymore,
And,
bro.
like,
Yeah,
Call of
it's
Duty,
bro. Like I feel like their face is going through like an identity crisis. I feel like that's FaZe Clan's problem, honestly. I feel like they're all going through an identity crisis. They just don't know what to do.
all of them.
They gotta
just
grow up.
chilling and just like vibing, like they just hanging out. Like that's all it is.
That's all they do now. That's it. That's all you see them do is just chilling and hanging out. Like you don't see them doing anything else now, bro.
Ain't nobody in that shit except for like the OG members can hit fucking 360s, 720s.
That's it, bro.
Like, never happening again.
Like if you tell FaZe Lacey to get on the sticks and hit a 360 no scope on Call of Duty Black Ops 2, he's not doing it. I can guarantee that. I bet you he wouldn't.
Fucking, yeah, bro.
It's not happening. You know what I mean? Maybe FaZe Swag, but that's the only person I'd give like any credibility to be able to hit
Well,
something like
I
that.
mean, adapt. If you like adapt to, I mean, like there's the few that are still in phase that like, were OG members back then who could do this shit. But
Oh yeah, no, for sure, there definitely is some. But I guess something else that I'm working on is Team Ghost. I know I've mentioned it to you guys in the past, but that's something I am still working on. Like, but I'm just pretty much like I'm working on behind the scenes. I haven't really like said anything else much about it, just because like I really want to make sure this time it's like ready and stuff like that. And there's a lot of stuff that I got to figure out with it. Just because I'm like, there's so much stuff that Team Ghost is going to be involved in, like so many different communities. So I'm just working on
Right.
that behind the scenes. But once it's announced again, it's gonna be pretty big. But hopefully by next year. Hopefully next year. But like the longest I could see it like being withheld was like 2 years maybe before I fully like launch it again. But it's a boxing promotion slash gaming team, media team, all that stuff. We're gonna be doing all kinds of things. We're gonna be signing our own like small skaters and stuff like that. So it's gonna be interesting. So everybody stay tuned for that as well. But yeah, like at this point, I'm kind of just dipping into everything. At this point, like it's not just gaming anymore. Like I'm kind of dipping into like different avenues on everything. But
Yeah,
it's been
keep it an open
interesting that way.
mind,
Like
right?
yeah, but it's interesting that way though because like I'm not just stuck on one thing. I feel like that's one reason why I got burned out because we were just doing the same thing over and over and over again. We weren't doing
like,
anything different, so everybody was just bored at that point.
Right.
yeah, you just focusing all your energy on that one thing kind of thing.
Yeah,
Just want
exactly.
to expand your horizons.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Like, hey, bro, like, that doesn't mean we can't still game, though. I mean, shit. Like, I'm always still down.
Oh, definitely, definitely. We can still hop
Like,
on streams and stuff. Like I said, we should definitely be play a lot more all together again. Like even if we just stream like a couple of times here and there, you know what I mean. We probably won't be all the time because we all always sometimes we're busy and shit. But it would
Of
definitely be
course,
nice
yeah.
to get on here and stream sometimes.
for sure.
I mean,
Hey, man. I will. Are you willing to take any like any feedback, any like input? Real
Definitely,
quick?
any suggestions? I'm always down for suggestions. Any feedback?
Hey, man. Of course. Like, from the way I look at it, bro, like I definitely agree with you in terms of like the game has changed like way differently like than back then. Like it ain't no more like gaming clans out there. Ain't no more let's plays. It's more like vlog. It's like it's definitely changed for sure. Like the streaming like aspect of it.
Not definitely.
If you're trying to grow per se, like my opinion on it would probably be like I would shorten a lot of what you do. Because for one, like I wouldn't like spend a whole lot of time like streaming like 2.5 hours, right?
Right.
Versus
Yeah.
if I could just put out like a 10 minute like video on like what the fuck's going on in the world. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
same thing
Yeah.
you've been doing. Like I think the streams are a good idea. It's like definitely like a good commitment
For
to
sure.
like a fan base, but to build a fan base, you gotta like go for something a little smaller. Like maybe like post on TikTok. You know what I mean? Put clips out there so that people can like, because that's what people do. People's attention spans nowadays are fucking small. Let's be real. Like, so if they see a clip on like clip of yours, right? And
Right.
they going
Yeah.
on TikTok and they see like you like talking about some interesting shit, you know what I mean? They're gonna be hooked. They'd be like, all right, who's this dude? They're gonna check you out, you know what I mean? Or if you just have like a dedicated TikTok page and then like you're all like, well, I do streams on YouTube and like my main things on YouTube, switch them over, you know?
Oh yeah. No,
Something to
for
think
sure.
about.
Definitely. Definitely. That is a good idea for sure.
Yeah, I agree for sure. I think it's better to convert people from one platform to another than to just create followers.
On one,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. To like, because it definitely it starts expand. You know what I mean? It expands our
Yeah.
definitely sure for sure. No, definitely. I
Yeah,
have been
man.
planning on doing smaller content. Definitely, you know what I mean. That's why I want to start taking clips from different like streams that I do too, and just making them like the highlight of them, like get the highlight of that stream, and then just put it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
And just start putting
Yeah,
clips out like
right.
that. Cause I got so much that I can put out right now, even.
I'm
Hey,
sure
man.
there's AI that do that. You know me? That just like
Yeah,
takes
there
the
is
highlight
AI out there, and
Yeah.
your boy over here. I mean, like I know how to work an editing platform. I know a thing or two. So
Shoot, you gotta let me know,
yeah,
my
bro.
boy. You gotta let me know.
Hey, bro, just send some clips. You know what I mean? Just ask it for a favor. Like there's ways to do it for free too, and like I can work my way around it for sure.
Bet I got you for sure. I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Yeah, man. Just holla. You already
Definitely.
know.
Definitely. What do you guys got planned in life though? What do you guys see yourselves doing?
Well, that's a good question. I'm trying to get out of this job. I'm trying to get paid.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm trying to like do some like photography though, or like maybe like either
Ooh.
go down the path of making music, maybe do some photography. Just as a hobby. I want to get that started. I'm looking at nursing though as a career.
As a career, oh yeah, that's a good career too.
Or maybe be a paramedic or EMT. Like that shit just sounds badass. Let's be real.
Yeah, no, it's badass, and they all make really good money. You know what I mean? Those are all really good careers too.
Absolutely, man.
Definitely.
So I've just been kind of like expanding my options, but I've been taking it easy as well. I'm still young, so I mean, I don't gotta like. I'm trying not to think too heavy on it. I didn't want to go to college, honestly. Like I got my diploma, and I was like, all right, bro. I think I'm.
No, that's
I
good.
don't
You know what I mean?
wanna
I feel like
I don't wanna
college sometimes
accumulate
can be
no, like,
overwhelming.
student debt, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, student debt is a bitch, for sure. Like,
I'm on the same page. I don't want to do none of that shit.
No, definitely.
College.
Sometimes college can be overwhelming for some people. You know what I mean? To do all of that in your lifetime and to do all of that, it can be overwhelming for a lot of people. You know what I mean?
yeah. Especially since I don't like know exactly what I want to do. Like, I don't think it's a good idea for me to just jump into something that I think I might like and end up not
Right,
liking.
and not liking it. Yeah. That's what I struggled with for a long time as well. That's kind of right now. That's why I'm just coasting with the social media stuff, like the YouTube stuff, and then just going on with like doing my electrician stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I make good money, and it's a career that I enjoy so far. So definitely look forward to it. You know what I mean? We'll just see where life takes us all, I guess. And Gabe, he's still in school, so if anything, Gabe's lucky out of all of us. He got so much time, bro. He's just chilling.
Well, he's running out of time now. I mean, like,
unfortunately, it's getting shorter and shorter.
It is getting shorter, and it goes by quick.
Yeah, man. Like,
it goes by so
quick.
quick.
This will be a senior year, bro. Like, technically, so.
I mean, not quite yet. I think coming up the next school year would be.
Oh yeah, no, you're coming up on it though. Like it's around that. Like,
and it's gonna go by quick.
Younger.
I mean, in a year I'll be fucking 18. So.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. The time goes by fast. That's crazy, man. That is crazy.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We officially just hit 200 subs on the channel. Well, we hit it a couple of days ago, but we're at 201 now. So I thought I'd make it apparent that I am going to be doing a 200 subscriber special on the channel.
The One Piece is real, by the way.
One Piece is real. Yeah, the One Piece is real.
All right, listen, for the 200 subscribers, bro, we got to hit a celebratory Your Mom Gay, all right?
All right, you ready? Are you ready? We all got to do it. We all got to do it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Your Mom Gay! Bro, that's crazy. We haven't hit that in a while.
Yeah, bro, in the Big 25, baby, in the Big 25.
In the Big 25, yes, in the Big 25, your mom gay. Your mom is so gay.
I haven't thought about that in so long.
That's crazy, bro. All the good memories we had, for sure. That's wild.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Hopping on Fortnite, bro?
Shit, we all could hop on the game if y'all want to at this point. Y'all have skate?
Shit, I don't got skate, bro. Shit, I got a bum PC. That's what I got.
I don't even think I got Fortnite downloaded.
Damn.
I don't even think I got Fortnite downloaded.
Well, I do gotta go to bed though soon. Unfortunately.
That's true. Today is Sunday. I got work in the morning as well. So, I guess since it was just us three on here, I guess we can go ahead and wrap it up. If you guys want to say anything before we end, you guys can go ahead and say it now.
Stay tuned, I guess.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to do shit, so, like, let's do some shit.
Definitely, for sure. Everybody stay tuned. We'll have more in the future. Anyways, other than that, I appreciate you guys for coming out and joining us on the live. Even though you guys didn't have to. You guys took time out of your day. So I appreciate you guys for stopping by and, joining us.
Of course, man. It was so nice to talk to you, bro. It's been a minute.
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure. It's been a minute for all of us, for sure. So thank you guys for coming out, for real. Thank you.
Hell yeah. And for those who ducked, y'all lame.
Y'all all lame.
I can't believe y'all.
No, for real, y'all all lame. All of y'all are lame. What is that? What is that? That's why we cannot rely on other people.
That's all love, bro. I ain't throwing no shade for real. It's
Nah,
we
all
got
love for
lives.
sure. All love, all love to everybody for sure.
All right.
But all right, y'all. I'll catch y'all later.
All right, man. Take
All
it
right.
easy. Safety
Yes,
to
sir.
you, bro.
I'll see you guys. See you, Gabe. See you, Xavier. Y'all be safe.
All right, man.
Peace.
Deuces.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
All right, y'all. I appreciate you guys for coming out. I'm sorry not everybody showed up, but hopefully you guys did enjoy the little reunion that we did have here on the channel. So I appreciate you guys for coming out. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. It's much appreciated. It helps me out a lot. So thank you guys, and we'll see you guys in the next stream or video. Other than that, peace out and see y'all.